Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am very excited to have you on here today, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining, and hopefully I can bring you some good information. My name is Jennifer and I'm a full-time reseller. I sell things on eBay that I've picked up at yard sales, thrift stores, garage sales, and random stuff on the side of the road. I turn these for profit on eBay or Facebook Marketplace if the item is too big. So thank you again for joining, and hopefully I can give you some good information. So today I wanted to go over a couple things, the things that sold this weekend. It is Sunday afternoon, so there may be more things to come in tonight, but I wanted to start at least with what sold so far, and also show you a few things that I've picked up this weekend. But first I wanted to start with a little story time and learning experience. So probably 2 months ago I picked up this super awesome retro Disney lamp. So this lamp was from a collector. She was she loved Disney. She loved all things Donald Duck. She actually did a little imitation, did a voice of Donald while I was there. So this was at a garage sale. She loved her Donald Duck, and she was selling this lamp because she had nowhere to put it. It was 3 amigos. I'll put it up on the screen so you can see what it looked like. And I paid $50 for it at this yard sale. When I looked up the comps, I could see that there were none available and none sold. So this was very rare. I think there was one that was sold up on Terapeak that I could go back and research in the last year. But they're a numbered series. It's one of those that they only made so much, and once they were gone, they were gone. So it was made for collectors. So fast forward 2 months, it sells. I listed it really high because I had the only one. I listed it for $1,000, and I'm like, all right, I'll just see what I get for it. So I'd get a couple lowball offers, people saying, oh, I'll give you $10, $20, $100, like just crappy offers. So I sat on it. And I finally took an offer of $550. So this item, what made it so awesome is it was going to Hollywood studios. What was neat about that is I was just kind of thinking, like, what are they going to do with this? Is it going to be on a movie set? Is it going to go in a museum? Like, what is the future life of this lamp? And it was pretty neat to know that's where it was going back to. So I packaged this up, thought I packaged it well. I didn't make it. He sends me a picture, and my heart shattered in as many pieces as the lamp did. It did not make it. So, rule number 1 in resale, insure your items. So that is the lesson to be learned from my awful sad story, is to insure your items. I shipped this with FedEx, and I had paid the extra to make sure that it was insured for its full value. When the buyer messaged me, I told him that I'll take care of it. So he gets refunded his money, and I'll be getting a check back from FedEx for them damaging it. Thinking back, I probably should have paid somebody, a professional, to package it. Knowing how much this item was and how much value, like, yeah, they paid $550 for it, but I think the value was even more than that. The value, I mean, the perceived value. It was just such a one-of-a-kind, really, really neat lamp. So I'm more devastated that it did get broken and it didn't make it. But thank God for insurance and paying for that insurance. So in FedEx and Postal Priority, they include $100 of insurance as part of your shipping. As part of your shipping rates. So if it's less than $100, you don't have to pay extra to insure it. But if it's over $100, I highly recommend putting insurance on it. This is the biggest claim that I've ever had to have on them. I think they broke, it was something right around $100, $150, I think. I don't even remember what it was, but I don't do very many claims. I package my stuff well, so it makes it. So when they do break something, they stand behind their word, and they do refund for it. And same thing with the USPS. Any claims I've filed, they've been good on them and haven't made me lose out on it. They never questioned it. So you send the proof. I actually took pictures of this lamp before it went into the box to show that, like, this was fully bubbled, ready to go in its box. And so we'll see. Honestly, I actually haven't got the check yet. So, pardon me, by the time you get this video, yeah, I haven't got a check yet. But it says it's processing. It's been a week or so. So, the customer support says that I should be getting a check in the next week. Alright, so next thing I wanted to go over was the things that I sold this weekend. So it was a gross profit, that is before taxes, before cost of goods, and before shipping, and before any fees associated with selling on eBay. Gross profit of $608.57. I'll break it down at the end. I'll put a screenshot or something in there. I'm still newish to YouTube, so bear with me while we learn how to show you how to break it down. So, first thing that sold was this Dyson floor cleaner. This was in a box of probably 20 different Dyson attachments. 15 to 20 attachments. I think he was a reseller. He was moving out of country. I had also purchased 4 actual Dysons, like the motor head of the Dysons. Those have 3 of the 4 have already sold. And he sold those cheap. They were only $5 each. And they sold for $50-$60 each. So this one attachment sold for $19 plus shipping, and I think I paid, it was $20 for this whole box. So, I mean, even if I say $1. The next one that sold is this right-handed Titleist club set, iron set. And honestly, I don't remember what I paid for this. It's old. I've had these for a while. Yeah, if I would probably guess sometime last summer. So maybe $10 for the set, but I'm going to say 10 because I don't pay very much for golf clubs, especially where I live. I live in southern Arizona, and there's a lot of retired community here, so there's a lot of golf clubs, and I pick them up pretty cheap. So those sold for $50 plus shipping, and then we've got this Red Dead Redemption. This one, I believe, was a garage sale. And I've also had this one for a very long time. Yeah, I don't even... Oh, hold on, there it is. Red Dead Redemption. I paid $2 at a yard sale. There we go. So that sold for $24.90 plus shipping. Then this next item is a very interesting golf putter. It is called a Power Pod. Not even a putter. It's a golf driver. Power Pod. And at first I thought it was a putter, but the weirdest looking golf thing I think I've ever seen. So it's called a Power Pod, and it's just super weird. I'll put it up on the screen so you'll see it, but that sold. I paid $3 at Goodwill. Our Goodwill was on a run this week of lots and lots of really good golf clubs. So I picked this up for $3, and it sold for $35 plus shipping. Next up are these Birkenstocks. I picked these up at an estate sale for $3, and they sold for $59.90 plus shipping. And then, last but not least, is the weirdest thing I think I've ever sold on eBay. It's going up there as definitely the weirdest thing. So, little story behind this. I like to tell stories. So, little story behind this. I picked it up at a yard sale last weekend, so I've only had this listed less than a week. Yeah, if I put this up Sunday or Monday last week. So, less than a week, and they had this whole set in the garage of all this very weird medical looking stuff. One was like, it had to do with like vet scanning. It looked almost like a spaceship. I couldn't find any comps on it. Then there was this other, again, just very weird medical old items. No comps, no available, nothing sold. Some of them didn't even have names on it. I had no idea what this thing was. Google Lens was of no help. So those ended up going back to Goodwill or Savers, wherever I ended up donating. But this box, I wasn't actually going to pick up. So the biggest thing in this lot that I saw of value was, you can actually see it in my feed right here, is this steamer. So this is a medical grade facial steamer. And I mean, I've had facials before, so I know what it is. And they are normally super expensive, like over $500 new. So there was one at this yard sale, and it was missing this glass cup that actually holds the water to steam to do your facial. And I had ordered that part, but I paid $20 for all of that. The very weird spaceship stuff, this box of homeopathic medicine, as well as that facial steamer. So again, I was in it for the steamer. I knew the steamer was at least going to get me back my $20. I ended up having to, like I said, buy that cup. That was $30 more than I was expecting. So I'm into that steamer now, $50. I'm hoping to flip it locally for at least $200. So this one is the surprise. This one sold for, it did not sell for that much. Where's your actual listing? It sold for $250 plus shipping. It's going to Utah, so shipping is gonna be a booger. This thing weighs at least 40 pounds. It's heavy, heavy, heavy. So what is it? It is homeopathic medicine. When I first opened it up, it looked like a chemistry lab, and that's what they thought it was, like something to do with chemistry. And these little glass vials, you have to like break the glass tip to get the medicine out. But they were labeled like something virus and this bacteria, and like it's crazy to me that this stuff exists. I have never seen it before, so I had no idea what it was. So when I listed it high. I don't know what it was. I don't know the type of people that want it. I didn't really know its value. There's nothing like it listed or sold. And yeah, I had no background information on it. So I listed it really high. I listed it at $400. And I'm thinking like to myself, like if somebody offered $50, $20, I was going to take it. Like, what do I have to lose? I don't even know what this thing is. So as long as they were paying shipping, I was going to take any offers. So first offer comes in, $250, and I take it. I mean, I can't complain about that. This is going to be another tricky one to ship. So each little box has 6 to 10 different little glass vials. So I can't wrap each one individually, so I'm just going to have to wrap the whole case and just bubble, 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 and giant box with lots of paper, bubble, packing, all that good stuff. So we just got to make sure that it ships in one piece. So that is the stuff that sold this weekend, and let me show you a few things that I picked up this weekend. Alright, so now for the fun part, the things that I found this weekend. This is my highlight of eBay. This is why I do eBay. This is why I enjoy eBay. I guess it's not really why I do it, but it's the passion of it. And I love sourcing for new stuff. I love looking for stuff. I love meeting the people as I'm going around buying stuff. I love getting out and about. I just love the sourcing. That is definitely the highlight of my eBay business. Alright, so this weekend I found quite a few items that I wanted to show you. Okay, we're going to start down here. This Pioneer Woman Instapot. I never pick up Instapots because I feel like they are very saturated in the market. They're a dime a dozen. You see them all the time. However, Pioneer Woman, she holds her value. So this one in particular is like just super clean-ish. I gotta just clean that part. But all the accessories and everything that comes with it, just, yeah, it's in actually really, really good condition. I mean, I've got to clean the stainless, but that's not a big deal. You can tell it was just very well taken care of. I paid $15, and this should make, it should list for about $60 to $70. And then we also found Logitech Remote. The story with Logitech is they no longer make it. So Logitech now has really increased their value. It's pretty gnarly. This thing's a serious clean. But it's, they don't make them anymore, so they really have held their value. Up here, we've got two fitness DVD sets. They're both brand new. I'm thinking like 20, 25 bucks each, and I paid $5 each. And we'll zoom over here. We found a Pokemon set. Pokemon Monopoly. It is complete. I paid $2. It's got all of its pieces, including its little figure guys. These little guys are in there. And I'm not going to lie, this was definitely not worth as much as I thought it was worth. A lot of Pokemon stuff holds its value, but apparently not Monopoly. So it might go for 20 bucks, but I was hoping it was going to be worth more. So my favorite find, and the best find of the weekend, is this Spooky Town collection. So, Spooky Town Lemax. If you don't know this brand, they're sold at Michael's. They usually make Christmas villages. That's the story with Lemax. But they also do Halloween villages. So this collection here, I'm going to show you over here as well. This whole tote is full of all of the Spooky Town village. Approximate value, I'm going to say between $500 and $600. And I am, this stuff definitely, like I said, it's worth an insane amount. An amount that you would not even think it would be worth. Like, it blows my mind. I've got this one here that I was testing a little bit earlier. It lights up, it makes sounds. I mean, you can see why it's worth as much as it is, but I think this one was worth maybe $100, and then the witch's house was actually worth like $300. And then there was more houses and more, all the little accessories, little trick-or-treaters, just all the little pieces of it. I couldn't believe what it was worth. So, jumped on it as fast as I could, and I paid $80 for both totes. They wanted $50 per tote, and then there was a couple things I grabbed from another tote, because they were just pricing it each tote of stuff. Like, I don't want that whole tote of random Halloween stuff. I want the Spooky Town. So, yeah, let me pick a couple things and kind of bundle, and did it for $80. And like I said, one house alone is going to make that back, and then some. And then the last sale that's worth showing is this really old Miami Dolphins jacket. I'm thinking roughly $50, and I think I paid $4 for it. So, yeah, I think that covers everything I wanted to say today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something to keep an eye out for, something to watch for when you're at estate sales and yard sales or Goodwill. If you like what you saw, please subscribe and like the video. And on that note, have a fabulous day. Thanks for watching.